Hello, and welcome to Tarot Overnight. I'll be working with the Wild Unknown Tarot and the Wild Unknown Animal Spirits. And what I heard was tonight I'll be pulling a collective message, and it involves the state of our world and the state of the mass awakening and the elements that surround it. So let's start off with the state of the world. What is going on in our world? We live on planet Earth. What is going on here? I want to say hello to anyone first who is new and found our channel. Welcome. To anyone who has been here before and you're returning, welcome back. And to all of the silent stalkers, I see you. So what's going on in the state of the world? The wolf pack is here. The wolf is here. I want to, Spirit said I should say this while I'd gone out to get something for dinner, late night dinner by myself. And I was on my way home. I could feel I was going to be doing this reading. And they showed me to use these decks. And I said, but I've never even read the guidebook. So they said, just let them know you've never read the guidebook, that it's 100% intuitive. That's okay. So there's that. The wolf is a pack creature. It generally lives in a pack. Every now and again you have a lone wolf, but for the most part, the wolf lives in packs. And there is a leader. There is an alpha in the wolf pack. This wolf is coming across right now as being very brave, because wherever there was light, it's addressing the shadow right now. So that's what I see is the energy on Earth right now. What's going on in our world? Yeah, there's light there. There's a whole lot of light. Everything, you know. It's amazing how many people were unaware that, you know, slavery was still going on in the 50s and 60s in certain parts of the country in the United States. And I'm talking about real deal slavery, like not real deal slavery. Like that stuff was still going on. Women couldn't even get credit cards in the United States in the 70s. So it's like all the darkness that was existing is being brought out to be dealt with at this time. It's being brought up above where it was able to hide. It's no longer able to hide. The bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles right now with this wolf. So it's like, it's a fresh start, a new beginning on something that's ancient, because that's the slice of the tree. This is an ancient tree. Look at how old the tree is. Got so many rings. You know, you can count the age of the tree by counting its rings. So this is a new beginning. I'm hearing that's been predicted, foretold, and looked forward to, preached about, spoke about, passed down in legends. I'm hearing it's legendary for generation after generation. And now it's like to allow this shadow energy must be dealt with. So I feel that there's a lone wolf. There's a lone wolf who's addressing the shadow. And it's like the pack mentality is beginning to become aware of it in the awareness of the lone wolf. So it's giving me the energy of a collective hive mind energy. Hello, Virginia. Welcome back. So let's see if that's what's going on in our world. What's going on with humanity at this time? What is happening with humanity at this time? Show me what's happening with humanity at this time. This one wants to come out. Oh, it's two of them. The Daughter of Cups in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse. What's going on with humanity is there's a rebelling against things that they don't want. Now humanity is beginning to act against or take action to bring in what they want, because they're seeing what they don't want. With this shadow coming out on our world, humanity is becoming more aware of, like, dude, we don't like misogyny. We don't like sexism. We don't like racism. We don't like oppression. We don't like this measure of control. And so humanity is now in a state where they're like beginning to address the issues. Yep. It's like, you can't pretend like it don't exist. You have to face it now. And now's the time to do something about it. The Ace of Wands is at the bottom of the deck. So it's like the seed of a new beginning. Taking back your power is always what I get with the Ace of Wands. Taking back your power. So this is a course correction going on, and humanity is playing a role by realizing and beginning to take action towards what they want and what they don't want. People are standing up against the mask. People are standing up against racism and sexism and all of these different isms, that divide humanity for the conquering, divide and conquer mentality. What's going on with the physical authorities on Earth? The 3D authorities on Earth. So there are authorities on Earth. We're talking about the political realm, the realm of the rulers, those who in this physical 3D world are in charge. What is going on with them at this time? I have 3 cards falling out. The 6 of Wands reversed. The Father of Wands, upright in justice, reversed. Ooh, shit. Okay, this don't look good for them right now. Let me just say, what I'm seeing here is that it's like now there's a paying for their injustices. It's like, oh, it's something they didn't want to see. Did you see the way I grabbed my, I know I have it dark in here, but I don't know if you saw the way I grabbed my eyes. It's like, oh, they can't believe it's happening. What used to work for them before is not working anymore. And this Father of Wands is coming through with the wolf energy. I know that they're 2 completely different characters, but the way I'm seeing it is the wolf energy is not allowing them to have their successes anymore. Injustices are being overturned. They're not having success in ways that they're doing things underhandedly. It's like their dirty works are coming out to the light, and anybody who is not acting upright is being called to justice. There's also someone, that Father of Wands is now showing up as there's at least someone, or they're saying it's a collective. It's a very small number in your 3D reality, but it's a small collective of ones who do act upright. And they are in place like the cobra, ready to strike at any and all injustice. The bottom of the deck is the lion. The lion energy. So this is coming through as hunter energy. Hunter energy. They're saying the lion. Okay, so correct me. No, don't correct me. This is the way it's coming through. The lion sits and chills until it's time to go and hunt the males. So where the political system has been that way, that's the energy that's being addressed right now. Wow. Let's see what's being done. Hello, AG. Let's see what's being done in the spiritual realm, in the unseen realm, what we cannot see with our physical eyes. What is happening in the unseen realm for us on Earth at this time? We have the 8 of Cups. Oh, and it's in reverse. So the 8 of Cups in reverse is like Spirit is looking at everything they're not, spirit, first off, spirit will not abandon. Spirit will not abandon. They're addressing everything. Addressing everything. The High Priestess is in reverse. And it's saying to me, Spirit is acting in stealth. Spirit is here. The unseen forces are here. And they're highly influential, but obviously unperceived by the eyes of most. If you don't have that vision of being able to see Spirit. Let me see, why is this Eight of Cups in reverse here? I want more about Spirit. We have the Six of Pentacles. Clarifying that. Eight of Cups in reverse of what is Spirit doing? What is the unseen forces doing? Six of Pentacles is you get what you give. What you put out is what you get back. And they're not, so it's like Spirit is not letting up at this time. So if you've been putting out good energy, positive energy, pure positive energy, positive intentions in the things that you do, that energy is coming back to you. But trust and believe that anywhere where it's not, Spirit is moving swift like the cheetah. And it's like these rings that's behind the cheetah is this, it's like the way they're showing it to me, like on the spy movies, they've got trackers, right? And it pings when maybe they use their cell phone or their credit card, or they come up on a scanner and they're identified, and they've got this giant screen and it pings. And so it's like when Spirit picks up on any injustice, it rushes to it. And it's like with the whole energy over politics being answering for their injustice, not just politics, but the physical 3D authorities on earth, right? So it's like Spirit rushes in and will not stop until they are getting exactly what they deserve. So it's like the energy is immediately put into motion for full compensation to come back. Wow. Okay. What is the call to action for those who are in tune with this reading? And they're giving me the word light workers. They're giving me the phrase leading edge of the new energy. They're giving me Age of Aquarians. Yeah. The Six of Wands is in reverse. So your big call to action, first off, is don't get in your ego. Avoid the tendency to get in your ego. Avoid your tendency to get in your ego and think that you're any... because of the fact that you have more awareness and more consciousness, I guess there's a tendency to get into your ego and think that you're like better than somebody or something like that is the way it's coming through. So first message for us, if you're viewing this, is avoid getting into your ego. When you see ones who are stuck in the cycles of the old 3D matrix on earth, recognize it and let it go. And I'm hearing, be comfortable with flying under the radar for now. How can you make peace with the fact that you're flying under the radar for now? It's okay. You don't want to be above radar in this time, or in the radar at this time. You want to be out of the realm of the radar. You don't want to be detected in the radar. And it's not Spirit's radar. You're being kept under veil, under cover, under cloak by Spirit for your own advantage. What else? We have the Chariot in reverse. Again, pride coming up in ego. Don't run. Don't run. They're showing me when you meet a bear in the woods, you're supposed to stand still. If you scream and run, that bear is going to chase your ass. Now, I don't know who wants to stand still and stare at a big old brown bear in the woods in Colorado. But I know I don't. But that's what the advice is for us. In other words, don't run from Don't run from the dark forces. Continue to live your life. Do what you need to do. Also, I'm getting, don't try to win in this old energy. We're still in energy shift. Your wins are not in this system. Your wins are in the new energy. Don't try to take your victory laps. Don't try to, they're saying, don't try to devote. Hey, Ricky, I was just talking about Colorado in the woods, man. Welcome back, my love. They're saying, don't try to create too much. It's like, don't feel bad if you're not winning in this energy yet. It's not time yet. Your wins are coming. Your harvest season we're right on the word crux is coming through. So we're right on the crux, on the shifting point, right? But it's still not yet. These old energies, I heard old vampiric energies are still in their places of power for the moment. They don't realize, I'm hearing they don't realize that they've actually already had their fall from power. But the 3D repercussions of fallout of it, the 3D follow through of it hasn't happened yet. So don't feel bad that you feel like you're not being recognized. As a matter of fact, they're literally saying, don't look for recognition in this energy yet. Don't look for, just exist right now. They're giving you the message. They're giving us the message right now. Just exist in this energy right now. This is not the time to push for fame and fortune. This is the time to exist and do your spiritual practice right now in this energy. The third one we got is the Magician in reverse. They say you've already done what you needed to do. Again, just exist. Don't try to make too much happen right now. Don't draw too much attention to yourself right now. The Elk is in reverse. Yeah, you already know what it is. You already know that there's a shifting point here for humanity. And they're saying now is time for you to just sit and exist, appreciate the good things you have. And this is weird that I'm saying, you know, like don't go looking for too much attention. Don't go looking for don't try to make moves that it makes too much waves. You don't want too much attention on you right now. The way it's coming across is if you get too damn much attention on you right now, they will try to take you out. Whoa. So let's see, you know, we've been in COVID. What are the messages for us during this COVID season? What's the message for us during this COVID season? All right, that's a lot of cards. I was not looking for this much. All right, first message, the cheetah. Again, there's spirit rushing. Spirit is on the job. Every injustice that's being done, spirit is right on it and making sure. Don't think that it's the physical authorities that are going to be your helpers. It's the authorities in the unseen places that is your assistance, is running to your rescue. The golden egg, this is a divine opportunity that's about to hatch. It's not yet time yet. This is why they're saying, hold on to that great show, that great production, that wonderful thing that you're going to unleash on society. You want it to be unleashed after this golden egg has hatched. They're saying three more months. I heard 3 more months. 3 more months. So is this 3 more months of restrictions? It's a 3 of Pentacles in reverse. Is also saying don't do yourself a favor and don't try to build too much shit in this energy. The 2 of Wands in reverse. The decision has already been made. The decision has already been made. The path has already been set. And the energy is going to open up. They're saying, I'm seeing that the energy is going to open up. COVID is going to, so this energy about COVID is going to be open up. And I get 3 more months. 3 months and 2 weeks. The Wheel of Fortune is in reverse. This is the reversal of fortunes. The 10 of Cups is upright. This is going to leave you in a state where you're going to be able to have more successful interactions with people, industry, business, everything, because the energy is being shifted. Again, they're showing me that whole magnetic shift, the shift of the magnetic poles on Earth. It was directing energy. The Three of Cups is at the bottom of the deck. This is something to be celebrated. It may not feel like it. It may not look immediately like it. And you may have a hard time perceiving how exactly COVID is to be celebrated, but it is. Okay, so as we come out of COVID, what changes will we experience? Wow. First card out, the Phoenix Rising. The Phoenix holds so much. First off, this is spirit energy, but the Phoenix holds so much relevance for me and significance because the Phoenix, you can try to take it out, but it's going to come back, and it comes back stronger and more powerful. Phoenix and peacocks are interrelated in some way. The Phoenix is a firebird. It's a fiery energy. This is like from the dust, from the ashes, humanity will rise to new heights. That is the first message out about life after COVID, life post-COVID. What else do we have? These ones stuck in my hand. The Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Fool in reverse. People are going to be so excited to really like be out in society and be out of their house. There's going to be a lot of new people just willing to take risks and dares to do things that they've been thinking about while they were in COVID. They were like, man, I sure wish I would have went over there and did this while I could. But somebody had a phobia of going to the movie theater. And after COVID, that shit's going to be gone. They're going to go to the fucking movie theater. They sick of not even being able. And that's weird because I'm really picking up this person in like a recluse. Anyway, so maybe you know this person. You're going to find, okay, I hear you're going to find a lot more home-based businesses after COVID. And then there's also going to be those who, they used the COVID leniencies to fall back on their responsibilities. There's some people who, you know, there's a moratorium on evictions, right? Can't evict anybody during COVID or some shit like that. So there's people who took advantage of these situations and they will find themselves buried deeper in debt than they have ever been. This is like, what was it? Y2K in 2012, where people believed that, you know, it's going to be the end of the world. So they just went out and did a bunch of stupid shit, racked up credit cards, like just did stupid shit. And guess what? The world didn't end. The world didn't end. It was still here. And they had to answer for what they had done. So likewise, so likewise, those who made foolish moves, that stuff's coming out in the light. And you're going to see a lot of people that's going to end up getting evicted because, you know, you didn't handle your business. You was out here being a fool with your funds during COVID and you didn't pay your bills, and maybe you should have paid your bills. Now you wouldn't be out on your heels. Another thing, after COVID, the hawk comes through. A lot of people are going to be taking flight. There's going to be a lot of people making travel plans, businesses taking off, people who are just waiting. During COVID, they was in their house. They was working up a master plan for business. They was working up a master design. They was engineering something, and they about to unleash it once COVID is unleashed from the world, and just they're going to come out. And that thing is going to soar. So new businesses, new products, new things opening up, new services available. It's going to soar post-COVID. Yep. Ooh, and look at, we have the Cobra at the bottom of the deck. Again, where did this Cobra come out? Oh, the Cobra came out over here in the realm of the physical 3D authorities, including, the royals and the politicians and whatever physical forces are in power in the world, whether they're known to us or not. And the Cobra was like the one that was sitting there and saying, hey, all the injustices you're doing will meet with failure because I'm here. I see what you're doing and I'm about to attack. I'm coming up. I'm coming up on you. You will pay for what you're doing. So now with the Cobra at the bottom of the deck, it's like, okay, I did my job. The Cobra is now sitting back in his stance, right? Still observing. But it's like, because the Cobra did its job, people will be able to come out. The phoenix will rise. If you think humanity is going to fall because of this shit, if you think that the world as you know it is over, you're right. The world you know it is over. But if you think that that society is going to fall, no. Society will not fall. Thank you so much, Chironic Nephew. So thankful and grateful that you're here. Yay. So, post-COVID, whatever you've been holding back on, just waiting for the chance to unleash it on the world, I feel like that's going to take off. Also, this came through so strong. Again, I said earlier, what are we supposed to do with this COVID energy, the current energy? And they said, don't go. Why is it TLC coming through? Yeah, third eye, left eye, whatever. Anyways, coming through, saying, don't go chasing waterfalls. Just stick to the rivers and the lakes that you're used to. Okay, the reason that's coming through is because they gave us advice that during this time, it's not time for us to go chasing aggrandizement. It's not time for us to throw ourselves out there. Like, whatever you were doing prior to COVID, you should be continuing to do to whatever point is capable. If you were working on your music career, or like I've been working on this channel, whatever you've been working on building prior to COVID, you should still be doing the same thing, right? But don't try to push. Like, now is not the time for me to go take my channel and my show and what I do and take it to network television and be like, hey, I want my own TV show. You know what I'm saying? And now is not time for the person who's been producing their own music to go to try to go nationwide with it. They're saying reserve that energy for post-COVID. And that's what this hawk is giving me right now. Whatever was held back while you were in COVID, post-COVID, you unleash it, you bring it out into the light, and it can take flight, because the energy will have, it's like shift change will be over. Wow. Shift change will be over. So let's look at all right, what's the bad part? What are we not going to like after COVID? Because we just got to be real. We're still living in a world of duality. Duality will still exist post-COVID, like that. I don't have a doubt of. We're still going to be living in a duality. So what is going to be the ugly part? What's going to be the low vibrational part? What's going to be the dark part? What will we not like about post-COVID world? What will we not like about post-COVID world? Here we go. The Firefly. Wow. 6 feet of separation, for real? They planning to keep this shit? So the part that we won't like so much. So, okay, this is coming through a couple different ways. I'm definitely getting the 6 feet of separation. That shit and masks, I feel like they're going to try to keep that going for a long time, if not forever, which is, I don't like it. Okay, can I make an uglier face for that? The other thing that I'm getting is, for a while, because people So now they're bringing it. We talked about the higher authorities and stuff, but because certain people have a hard time accepting what they receive and what spirit is providing and where we're at, they're having a hard time accepting it. They're going to have a lot of negative shit to say. It's like, wow. Being the light when you're surrounded by all of this is going to be part of the challenge for us. Wow. And I'm hearing it gets worse before it gets better. Shut up. Is there anything else that we're really, you want to warn us about that we're not going to necessarily enjoy so much? The blessings in disguise. Because they're saying this is definitely a blessing in disguise. We get the Magician. So you're going to have some people, just like you always do. You have your good ones, you have your bad eggs, good eggs, bad eggs, that are going to be trying to snake their way around and oppress others who don't have the ability to see the difference between light and dark. Okay, so what I just got was post-COVID, a lot of you are going to be, first off, during COVID, you've become more sensitive to energies. You're beginning to be able to read people by the energy that they offer. You're like, oh God, I don't want to talk to that person. Or maybe it's somebody you do talk to all the time, but not today. I'm talking to them today. The energy is just off, right? That's a blessing, because what it's saying is the bad part post-COVID is you're going to see a lot of people falling prey because they didn't do the work for themselves. So they didn't get that chance to be more sensitive to the energies, to immediately identify, like, dude, I could fuck with you, or I don't even have a if for you. You know what I'm saying? You having become so much more sensitive to the energies, it's like you can immediately identify somebody. It's like as soon as you see them or feel them from across the freaking room, you're like, oh, no, I ain't talking to that one. Like, it's like an instant knowing inside of you, don't talk to that one. Like lately, my favorite place to hang out is the gay bar. Because, well, first off, because I'm loving my lesbian lifestyle. But second off, because there's so many people that are just high vibration there instead of fucking depressed. You know what I'm saying? I think it's something about gay people and the fact that they surround themselves. This is what I've gotten with rainbows. Like, color therapy is real. Color therapy is real. And rainbows is every one of the main chakras. And so I think that's why gay people are so fun to be around. I like gay people. Anyways, I like straight people too. Don't get me wrong. I got friends that are straight. They're pretty dope. But when I, like, for example, the last time I went around, all the little neighborhood spots opened up. So I did bar hopping. I went, had one Malibu and Sprite, went to another spot, had another Malibu and Sprite, went to another spot, had another Malibu and Sprite. There's a bunch of straight people. There was one bartender, and the bartender's job is to talk, right? So there was one bartender who was like telling this story about some highway incident with his vehicle. But the other people in the bar, like, it's like no energy. You know what I'm saying? You walk into the gay bar and it's like, hi, how you doing? Hi. They smile. Oh, hey, girl. Shit like that. And I feel like it's because they surround themselves with rainbows, but whatever. Okay. Maybe it's because gay also means happy. I love you too, Chironic nephew. Thank you for the love. I received that, baby. May it multiply and smack you upside your cheek. All right. All right. So if that's the ugly part, what we're not going to like, is there anything else you want us to be forewarned about what we're not going to like after COVID? Anything else you want to say? Oh, God, really? The Lovers. Ugh. Okay. So post-COVID, you will have choices to make in love. Anybody who didn't make those tough choices in love during COVID, you gonna have to make them. post-COVID. Why do I have that response to it? Because those are hard choices to make. Somebody has been through COVID, and even at this time of this recording, you have been noticing the spiritual weaknesses within the mate or the people you've been dating, and you're going to have choices to make. Okay. So let's see. What do we want to ask next? Chironic Nephew asked, do you follow any tarot readers on YouTube? I do have some readers who I love. I will love to. So Opal Oracle is one of my favorites. I absolutely love the readings from Santa Row. I love the readings from Awakening to Spirit. And Soul Source Tarot, I like her because she ain't about the, like, she tends to read about a lot of the challenges that come up for people. But I just really love her no holds barred attitude about it. I watch Tyler's Tarot. He gets to talking too much stuff to people on there sometimes, but I do love Tyler's Tarot. I was really happy one day when Tyler popped into my reading. But yeah, Tyler's Tarot is dope. I really love the way he sings too. I just think he engages too many of the drama queens on his chat room too much. Be taking up time from the readings. But that's my personal opinion. Shut up. Tyler's not in Las Vegas. Oh my God. Don't tell me that. I totally got to meet Tyler. You need to tell Tyler that, we need to link up. If he's in Las Vegas, I need to tell him, like, dude, stop giving oxygen to your fucking haters. They gonna be everywhere. You ain't doing right if you ain't got no fucking haters, man. That's how I feel about it. Because trust and believe, it's not like I never get haters. I'm not gonna lie, because of the fact that I don't address my haters when they do pop up, like I don't have a lot of that shit come through. But when it come through, you'll hardly hear about it unless you was reading it in the chat, because I block and keep it moving. I ain't got time to be addressing all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I do love Tyler's reading. I love that he's raw dog. He's real deal. He don't bite his tongue. He real deal. I really like Tyler. I do. And I do watch his channel. So yeah, that would be dope. I would love to sit and chill with him. So, thank you, Quranic Nephew. Yes. All right. So, yes, there are some awesome readers on YouTube. I got to say that, I've also noticed the feel of a lot of the readers on YouTube change. I watch YouTube readings all the time. So as much as I want y'all to watch mine, like I watch all of their readings. I watch so many different readers. I don't hate. I don't discriminate. I love the tarot. And I love to see the energies that they're picking up on. And yeah, that's my own little thing. But the energy of the readers has shifted a lot. And it's beautiful to watch from where I sit. So if that stuff is the ugly stuff that is coming from us post-COVID that we can expect and be forewarned about, what beautiful things can we embrace post-COVID? How will our world be made more beautiful for us post-COVID? What will we really enjoy and appreciate post-COVID? Let's see. Okay, here we go. Ooh, the shark in reverse. The shark in reverse. Okay, so I'm getting a couple of different messages. Okay. There's been a huge reversal of fortunes. A lot of people that were very cutthroat will have lost their fortunes. That's going to change your experience in the world because, what do we have here? And the Mother of Wands upright. And she comes through as a snake with a stick going through her, protecting her eggs. So a lot of this very attacking energy, people who attack so much because of their wealth, they have access to abundant wealth, right? The reversal of fortunes, yeah, that shit is going to stop a lot of that. And it's going to allow these eggs to hatch because there's new eggs coming through. There's new energy coming through. There's new people coming onto earth. New children will be born post-COVID, right? They're going to come through in a much more protected state is what I hear. And I'm literally hearing protecting the babies. Protecting the babies. What else do we have? Ooh, baby, that's the Nine of Cups. This allows for people to come up in the world with a lot more emotional stability. Ooh, the Panther is in reverse. Look at that. I'm telling you, this dark, ugly-ass energy, this ugly-ass, attacking, just violent energy is being overturned. The sharks, they're showing me, what is that? Was it Shark Tales or was it? Oh no, it was Finding Nemo with the sharks and they wanted dinner. Yeah, the sharks have drowned. The sharks have gone belly up post-COVID. Yay, we're gonna like that. So let's see. I'm so thankful, grateful to be one of your favorite readers. What else you're gonna love? Judgment. Ooh, okay, so the Judgment card came through real strong for me. I want to say like a week or two ago, maybe even 3 weeks ago, right? 2020. Everybody's been talking about 2020 vision being clarity, right? Clear vision. What Spirit gave me, and it was no coincidence that it came through now at the outset of harvest season. It was the very end of September when it came through. Was the Judgment card. Judgment, judgment. As you judge yourself, so shall you reap the repercussions of your actions. So in this new energy post-COVID, what we're going to experience that we will enjoy is when people do things and they feel like, oh shit, I shouldn't be doing this. I might get caught. What's going to happen if I get caught? And they be doing this ugly shit anyways because they think that they can get away with it. They think they can manipulate their way. They are casting judgment on themselves, and that judgment is going to be swiftly executed. So you don't have to sit back and judge people. You ain't even going to have to wait for the law to get involved in most cases is what I'm hearing, because it's like as soon as people try to get it away with something, it's like, boom, car crash. Boom, you walk right into the wall. I don't know. But these are just two examples that they gave me. It's like, they're going to incur the repercussion of what they would feel would be just if somebody did it to them. So what I'm seeing, given what we've already been told, was, our ability to identify the energy of a person and decide, I'm going to go that way or I'm not going to go that way, is our safeguard, right? And likewise, all those people who don't have that ability, I see them like in their own little protective, invisible bubble, bumping heads with each other, clashing with each other, stealing from each other, raping each other, beating on each other, violating each other, etc., and earning back their judgment with one another because, they know they worthy and deserving of how they're being judged because they know what they were doing was fucking dirty. I'm just saying. What else good things, high vibrational things will we love to embrace post-COVID? What are we going to enjoy? Okay, these two. The Five of Wands and the Tower. Ooh. This is kind of alluding to what I have just already said. The Five of Wands, that's the competition. That's the battle. The Tower, that fake shit fall down. So anywhere where somebody has been thinking that they could step against you, they going to learn right quick in a hurry. They really can't mess with your energy. They can't fuck with you because as soon as they try to touch you, God going to stop them in their tracks. They ain't going to be able to touch you. They ain't going to be able to come against you. And this is coming through really strong, and it's kind of a personal message, but it's not just for me. They're saying that, anybody who's been lying, trying to claim the rights for what you have produced. Yeah, you got folks out there like I do. They be trying to claim you. Yeah, they gonna get their ego strike because the truth is coming out, and all the shit that they think that they got from doing that is falling down. You'll get your blessings. Because see, what was yours the whole time. It had your name on it. Can't nobody cash that. They sure was trying to, though. This reminds me of, I talked about this a couple times on the channel, but it's been a while. I met a young lady in the mall. She's like, oh my God, I love your nails. Come here, let me see them. I was walking out of the shoe store. So I went back and I let her see my nails. She goes, I know who you are. She goes, you know my cousin Kiki. Oh, I said her name. Oh, I said it wrong. Anyways. And she's like, yeah, I was trying to get her to have you help me out with teaching me how to do nails like you taught her how to do nails. And I was going to pay you and everything, but she said you was too busy. And then you know how she started going through all that stuff with her husband and stuff. And I'm just standing there like, what are you talking about? I don't know none of what you're talking about. I ain't trained nobody. Ain't nobody talked to me about training you. And I definitely don't know about that female and her husband. And I had to tell her after she went through this whole long explanation about how her cousin talks about me all the time and how we talk all the time and we're good friends. And I helped her with her nail game and all this stuff. And I'm like, looking like, really? You know, and and she let me know that this person has been running around telling people, oh no, she has too many clients. She's not taking new clients. She doesn't see anybody. So this girl is out there riding off my coattails, trying to block my business and lying to folks and telling them that she don't do what I do because I taught her. Shut the fuck up. I don't even know you. We had one conversation like 13 years ago, girl. That's that energy. So when all that shit comes tumbling down in her world, that's that energy. Competition, getting knocked off of their high horse. So who did that to you? Who been trying to ride your coattails, take credit for what you put out there, trying to block your blessings, trying to cause problems for you, trying to get in your way? Yeah, it's like spirit comes through with the palm to the forehead and knock that shit right down. Hey, I'm just giving what I'm getting. I can only give it the way they give it to me. You know what I'm saying? So this could be happening for some of y'all in regards to your relationship, being pressed because somebody been trying to talk mess while you been in COVID. This could be in regards to your business, your talents, your gifts. This could be in regards to you at work. This could be in regards to your children and what's going on with their parents. And, you know, I'm also getting something a lot darker. Wow. This is also in regards to anybody who thought that they was casting any type of spells or doing some kind of magic on you, or they gonna put some roots on somebody or voodoo, hoodoo, whatever you do. Baby, they finna get a crack of lightning to the dome, gonna break their head, break their neck, I don't know, break their chest off of whatever this mess was. And it's like the repercussions, the fallout is gonna fall in their lap. It's gonna fall in their lap. Now, I also see in this, and why it's coming through on the good side, is there is going to be a lot of backlash. I'm seeing riots energy. I'm seeing the energy of riots. I'm seeing the energy of backlash. I'm seeing the energy of, you know, the government can tell us to do this and do that. Like, for example, a lot of people who are a lot more studious on laws and stuff like that than I am. I saw different ones who I associate with who have more knowledge about the political realms, talking about how the whole shutdown of businesses was completely against the United States Constitution. That there's no allowing for that type of thing. Nobody can make you shut your business down, right? But everybody complied. No one resisted. And that's the only example that's coming to my mind right now. So what I'm getting is anywhere where there's still authorities in place that try to oppress people outside the parameters of what is legal, I see people not settling for it, rising up. Now, what we want to make clear is if you're already in that realm of being involved in politics and uprisings and such, okay, apparently that's your place. But honey, if your realm is making art and painting shit and doing tarot readings or reading tarot readings or watching tarot readings or playing your crystal singing bowls, or making computer programs, or what are you doing that keeps you far away from the realm of politics? That's okay too. Because, you know, the body is composed of many different parts that all have their function. So those who are in part, whose role on earth in this life is to be involved in the political system and the uprisings and creating the political change in our society and such, don't worry, they in place. Your job is to stand in your place because you have a job to do too. So my job is to create dope nails, amazing art, be an awesome grandmother, make these awesome readings, be here to be a source of encouragement and empowerment for you to reach for that better feeling place. And, you know, that's what I'm here to do at this time, to be a mother, a grandmother, to be somebody who has experiences in some techniques that, hey, they work for me. Let me share them with you. Maybe they work for you too. If they do, pick it up and run with it. If it don't, leave it where you found it. That's fine too. You know, so all that. You each have your position. Don't try to jump in somebody else's position, but understand that this is coming. Understand that it will come, you know. I feel like the changes that are coming are very fated and destined. Obviously, if you don't believe that, I don't know where your head is at. But these are the messages that I have for us right now. I'm going to pull these cards aside and just ask Source in closing, what does Source want us to know? What does Source have for us in closing this message? What is the message from Source? What's the message from Source for us? Yeah, I was watching Tyler before he was singing on all his shows. And I've been watching Tyler for about 4 or 5 years, actually. I do love Tyler. So, 3 of Swords and the Hangman in reverse. So what Source wants you to know is, yes, this is a difficult time, but you're being freed from so much painful energies. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, what I just saw, the 2020 quarter, the back of the 2020 quarter with the big bat and the baby bat. This is something that, you know, it was, I thought I was going to get more of this. So the whole child, they want to make pedophilia, but they can't. They can't. God's going to stop that shit. God, the Source is going to stop. The universe will not allow for pedophilia to become the new normal, like some people want. These bats about to get heartbroken. This vampiric energy is about to go through a hell of a pain because they're not going to be able to get what they want. Why is this 3 of Swords here? The Devil. Oh my fucking God. The Devil. The 10 of Swords. Oh, and the Empress. Bitch. That's what I got to say there. Yeah. Look. I said, why the 3 of Swords here? Because the Devil is done, bitch. Because the Empress done shut that shit down. You hear? That vampiric energy about to get heartbroken, about to get broke down, disappointed. Now it's your turn to feel the pain, bitch. Why the Hangman in reverse? Just off the top of the deck. 3 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, and the Daughter of Swords. Praise. So, the Hangman in reverse, that's that breakthrough energy. No more sacrifices. You're going to be celebrating a fresh beginning. You're going to be celebrating a fresh beginning that you had prayed for with this Daughter of Swords. This is something was prayed for. And this is giving me 3 little birds from Barb Molly. Woke up this morning, smiled at the rising sun. 3 little birds perched by my doorstep. singing sweet songs, a melody pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing, because every little thing is gonna be all right. See, you prayed for this. You prayed for a new beginning, and you're going to be celebrating a new beginning because you're free. You're going to feel so much freer, and there's no energy. So, wow. With all of that being said and done, these are the messages that I have for us at this time. I want to thank you all for joining me. Yes. Dude, if you, Chironic nephew, make that happen, or contribute to that somehow, that would be dope, because I would love to link. That would be epic. Yep. I agree. That would be epic. I would totally be down with that. And now I've opened my schedule so I can do that. So, lovelies, beautiful people, no matter how you're feeling, no matter what you're going through, no matter how dark it seems, just know that better days come. Keep reaching for that better feeling place. This shit is not going to stay forever. Okay? But with all that being said and done, until next time, sending you the energies of love and peace and happiness. Laters.